en welkom om met Sam te genieten. Or in English, hello and welcome to Sipping with Sam. This week I managed to find something that I've been trying to get my hands on for some time now. It is the original Genever. Now, this stuff is made of history. It is actually one of the oldest distilled drinks. They started making it, or there are records of the Genever being made in the 16th century. It is a Dutch drink, and it is a brandy distilled liquors that's similar to grappa, kind of those things. It used to be used for ailments, intestinal cleansing, that kind of stuff. And what happened was, when William of Orange came over from the Dutch colony or whatever it was, he came over into Britain and he brought with him his love for Genever. But the British were actually not unfamiliar with Genever. They were during battle actually sipping Genever for Dutch courage. And from there kind of gin did evolve. It did change a lot, more into the drink that I prefer. This is very, very different to what I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie. It is very unusual. Now, there are two styles of Genever. The younger Genever, which is a newer recipe, and that is distilled using grades. They distill it twice, and they flavor it with things like aniseed, ginger root, and apricot. That one is a fully clear spirit. And then the second style is the Oude Genever, which is the older recipe and the old style, which is what this is. And apparently it also has a sort of yellow color because they use malted wine in addition. And that malted wine is what gives it its distinctive malty flavor. On the nose, before trying it and reading up about it, my first On the nose, before reading up about it, my first judgment was that it smells like bread. It has a very yeasty smell that is quite strong. Like literally, like when baking bread, you put your yeast with some warm water and a little bit of or milk, sugar, and it froths up. It smells like that, which is very odd for me. And then, what is supposed to happen with your Oude Genever, there are two ways of serving it, either cold or at room temperature, and you are supposed to pour it into your tulip glass, like around the room. Oh my goodness, okay, I don't think I did that well. And then you are actually supposed to drink it without using your hands, so that you get the full smell and the experience while savoring it. So I'm going to try and hopefully not cut my face off, then I can be in that movie. Oh my god. Okay, all I can say is I'm glad that this recipe was developed and altered to become gin that I love today. I'm proud to own this bottle. I will not be going to it as often as I do my other gins. Maybe it's an acquired taste. Maybe it will just take a few more, hopefully not drinking like this, before I get used to it. I'm definitely open to that. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the little history lesson, and I'll see you guys next week.